You know, in my line of work, I've seen my fair share of big personalities. And look, a healthy ego can be a good thing. It drives you to succeed. But sometimes that ego can run wild, turning into a full-blown problem. We're talking about those folks who always need to be right, always need to be heard, and can't handle a lick of criticism. They suck the air right out of a room, leaving everyone else feeling deflated. Today we're diving deep into the 8 telltale signs of someone with a massive ego. Now, we all mess up sometimes, right? It's part of being human, but someone with a massive ego, admitting fault is like swallowing their own pride, and they just can't stomach it. They'll twist themselves into knots, blaming everyone and everything else rather than own up to their own shortcomings. Why? Because to them, apologizing is weakness. It's a blow to their carefully constructed image of perfection. Ever been stuck in a conversation with someone who just wouldn't let you get a word in edgewise? That's a classic sign of an inflated ego. They're so busy talking about themselves, their accomplishments, their opinions, that they don't even realize you're there. They're not interested in listening or learning from you. It's a one-way street with them behind the wheel the whole time. Now, everyone likes a compliment now and then, right? But someone with a massive ego, they're addicted to them. They need a constant stream of praise and affirmation to fuel their inflated sense of self. They fish for compliments like they're going for a world record. And if you don't stroke their ego enough, watch out. You might just experience their displeasure. Chapter 4. They hate being challenged. Disagreement, debate, forget about it. Someone with a massive ego takes any challenge to their authority as a personal attack. They see themselves as the ultimate authority, and any differing opinion is a threat to their fragile ego. They'll get defensive, argumentative, even hostile, rather than consider another perspective. Chapter 5. They belittle others. You know the saying, when you tear someone else down, it's really about you? Nowhere is that truer than with someone consumed by their own ego. They put others down, criticize and demean to make themselves feel superior. It's a sad attempt to elevate themselves by standing on top of others. Chapter 6. They always need the spotlight. Whether it's a conversation, a meeting, or a social gathering, someone with a massive ego has to be the center of attention. They crave the spotlight like a moth to a flame. They'll interrupt, tell long-winded stories, and generally make everything about them. Why? Because in their mind, they're the main event, and everyone else is just part of the audience. Chapter 7. They can't handle criticism. Look, we can all benefit from constructive feedback, right? It helps us learn and grow. But try telling that to someone with a massive ego. They see any criticism, even if it's well-intentioned, as a personal attack. Their first instinct is to deflect, deny, and get defensive. Why? Because deep down, they're terrified of being anything less than perfect. Chapter 8. They overstate their achievements. You know the type. They embellish stories, exaggerate accomplishments, and take credit for the work of others. It's all part of their need to maintain that inflated sense of self. They're so busy trying to impress you with their supposed greatness that they don't realize true confidence comes from within. Outro, the takeaway on massive egos. So there you have it, 8 signs of someone with a massive ego. Remember, these folks rarely prioritize the needs of others. They're so caught up in their own world that they lack the empathy and compassion to truly connect with those around them. Now, recognizing these signs is the first step, but what do you do when you're faced with someone like this in your own life? That's a conversation for another time. Be cautious. Ego-driven people rarely prioritize others. They can be draining and toxic to deal with. Protect your own energy and well-being. Please like and subscribe to support us. It's totally free.